What's that? Hmm?
No, because try say Hanna, I'm saying that.
Beloved, I bring you greetings from the Insight Studios, and you are watching The Virtuous Woman, a program where we talk about issues of life concerning women. It can be health, it can be parenting, it can be our children's education, it can be anything that has to do with women. And you know that there is nothing on earth that can be dealt with without women. And so you can know, or you can draw the conclusion that it cuts across every area of our lives. This afternoon, this evening, it's a wonderful Sunday, and I believe that you are having a good day. You have been to church and you are back. Don't forget, it is a Christian channel, and so I am permitted to ask if you have been to church and you are back, just relaxing at home. Yeah, I am Susie Osikeni Georges, your host for The Virtuous Woman. I am glad to let you know that this program is proudly supported by Royal Delicious Kitchen, and so every home item that you need, any catering services that you need, Royal Delicious Kitchen is there to help you, and you can find them on Facebook as Royal Delicious Kitchen or Mami Betty Ajiman, and she can help you. Easter is right at the corner. Maybe you may be having visitors and you cannot do with all the kitchen stuff, and so you want somebody to help you. You can contact her and she will gladly be of a help, right from pastries to first course, second course, desserts, everything that you need. Royal Delicious Kitchen can help you. As I said, it is one of the days where we get to talk about all issues of life. This evening we are here to talk about pregnancy diary. If you have been on this channel for some time, you know that we have a special program dedicated to pregnancy where we share our beautiful pregnancy journey before, during, and after. You will agree with me that pregnancy is a beautiful thing that God created as a means of procreation. It is beautiful, it is unexplainable, it is priceless because it is one thing that is very mysterious to us as humans that God created. yet it can be also very challenging. That is why when we hear of women who are willing to share their experience, we gladly welcome them so that they share their experience. First, our aim for doing this is that you will acquire knowledge when it comes to pregnancy. Two, it is for us to come together as women, share our scars, because it is worth it as we go through the pregnancy journey. And to help me do this evening is a woman of God that I have known for a very long time, and we are closer now because of kingdom work. And I'm glad to introduce her to you. You might have seen her on the flyer. Today you get to know her better. Yeah, she is no other than Lady Mrs. Hanna Frimpong from the Holy Way Pentecostals, and she is here to share her beautiful pregnancy journey with us. We want to know how it was, the surprises, the what we call apuntamento al buio, that you don't know what you are carrying until you see your baby on the labor day. She's here to share this and all with us. And so if you are also there as a woman or even as a man and you have your experiences, it is gladly welcome in the comment section. If you are not there, we are also not here. And so share with us so that we all learn, unlearn and relearn. And so Lady Hanna Frimpong, you are very much welcome to the Inside Studios and to the Virtuous Woman.
Thank you. Hey, grazie mille. Thank you very much.
Grazie. Siamo molto grati di averti qua per condividere questa journey. Today you hear me speak my broken Italian, so permit me. And my broken tree, you hear everything.
Everything mixed together.
Everything mixed together. Yeah. We are coming your way from Italy, and so it is one of our languages that it is very much common on our lips, and so you hear us speak a little of Italian and our local dialects, and then of course our mother tongue, that is the English. Yeah, Lady Frimpong, don't please stay calm. We are here. We will all learn. Your comments, as I said, will be welcome in the comment section so that we will know that you are here with us. Thank you so much for making time with us. And so Lady Hanna, she is a prophetess. So you hear me sometimes say prophetess. So please bear with us for today. Lady Prophetess, please, we want to know a little bit about you for those of us who don't know you at all.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this privilege that you're giving unto me this day to be with you. Okay, so who is Lady Hanna? Lady Hanna is a lady who was born in Ghana. It is in the 80s, precisely 1988. I was born in Ghana. And then after some years, I joined my father here in Italy with my mother. In the year 1992, I came here in Italy with my mother. So I grew up here. I did all my schooling here in Italy. And then I met my husband also here in Italy. And I'm happily married.
Wow.
I have three children, sorry. And what can I say? I also work in hospital. I'm an assistant nurse. And yes, and I also love God. So if you see me everywhere when it comes and when we talk about God, you can see me there because I'm really, really passionate about God. And it's all because of Him. Let me say that. He has brought me a long way. So He is the center of everything. Yes. So this is me.
Wow. I can attest to that. She is a very great vessel. You might know her maybe from outside, but if you see her in the things of God, you will marvel. She is a great vessel, a warrior. This and more. Please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll get to know our lady more and more as we go on. Wow, wow, Lady Hannah. So here we are here to talk about pregnancy, and so I will quickly ask you, finding out that you were pregnant, how, like, for some they didn't even know. For some, okay, they are very much anxious of knowing about their pregnancy because they have maybe gotten married. They are anxious to see signs of pregnancy. How did pregnancy happen to you?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the question. Actually, it was everything, it was so natural. You get married, and of course, knowing that is part of marriage is one of the blessings, the greatest blessing that God can give you, a child. So you expect it, you pray to God to have them. And so naturally it came, and I was really, really happy. Is a lot of things together. You can't even define it because somehow you feel overwhelmed about the thing, of course. Then you understand that you're about to take a new journey, with this beautiful thing inside of you. And it's a mix of emotions and mix of, feelings. Yes, let me put it this way. But at the end of it all, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
It's really humble you and touch you deeply. So I was really happy. I was really happy about it when it happened.
Wow. Hmm. I have had couples or women on this platform who will say, okay, I got married and I was not expecting, like, I wanted to enjoy myself for 1 year, and then just after 2-3 months they realize they are pregnant. And funny as it may seem, either one of the questions I really ask those who give me that answer is, okay, when you said you were waiting, were you doing something to prevent the pregnancy from happening? And their answer is no. So I said, okay, I asked them, if you say you were waiting and you are still not doing anything to prevent it, God has his own plans for you. I know that sometimes we say it for saying sake, but actually it is something that we are expecting right after we are putting together as couples. Wow. I think I cannot go on because we have the privilege of having Daddy on the line. And so I would say that Daddy, our pastor, Pastor Alex,
Wow.
thank you so much for the time. Thank you for being here with us, and everyone who is joining that we cannot see. Actually, I see very few. I see the number, but I see very few names. I have Lady Jelsomina watching. Thank you so much for your time. Then we have our evangelist Louis Kwame Frimpong. If you were on the Inside Studios yesterday, 6 p.m., Evangelist was with us to share also on dining with the word. And let me gladly let you know that Evangelist Louis Frimpong is a husband to the lady we are talking to, we are chatting with this evening. And so that is Mr. Frimpong watching us and Mrs. Frimpong chatting with us. What a privilege. What a privilege. We thank you so much. Oh wow, we have Margaret Ayelekwe watching. She says children are a blessing. Wow, thank you so much for your support. We are so much grateful to have you all backing us. As I said, share your comments, share your experience also with us. Lady Hannah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of things we enjoy or we dislike during our pregnancy journey. I don't want to go into mine because we are here to hear from you. So tell us, what are some of the things that you enjoyed during your pregnancy, and the time of some of the things that really was not really going on well with you when it comes to your pregnancy journey?
Oh, what a nice question. Okay, talking about pregnancy, during my pregnancy, the thing that I enjoy most is the food.
Ah.
Hey, sister.
I've met my mates. At least somebody who will agree with me. Wow.
Il cibo, the
The
food, the
chibo.
diane. Yeah.
Uh,
So because of that, I normally put on a lot of weight because I eat a lot. And it's not that I want to eat, but
it's
the thing
cravings.
just calls you and you can't say no to it. And that is the yes, that is the positive side of the pregnancy. And also, when everybody knows that you are pregnant, especially your husband, no, the person that is more attached to you, you know, how he cares about you, everything changes. Even the atmosphere at home, he looks after you, he tries his best to help you in everything. So yeah, that one too, I can say that is
I
the
think that
positive side of pregnancy.
some of the times, most of, just as you said, it is the time that we are helped most. So we wish like we could be pregnant for the rest of our lives, but it cannot be. So that
Cannot be, oh.
so that we can be helped at home. Wow,
Oh,
wow. And the food side,
the
I
food
would like to
side.
hear. I think it is one of the periods that you will not get anybody asking you why is your tummy so big, because it is obvious that I'm pregnant and I'm eating.
And that is the greatest thing. Yeah, nobody can question you about why you are eating.
Eating.
So you have to eat. And they will even encourage you to eat more,
To eat more.
So God is good.
God is good, and food is also good.
And food is also good.
It's it is not, of course you try to manage the cravings, but it is something else when you cannot even eat when you are pregnant. And so if you have the blessing, God grants you that blessing that you can eat.
Oh yes, oh yes. God really grant me that blessing, yes. And quando le persone, alcune donne, no, mi dicono, io quando invece sono incinta non riesco a mangiare, faccio fatica, non ho voglia di cibo.
È una strana cosa sentire.
Stranissima, stranissima, mi chiedo, non ho mai avuto quell'esperienza.
Ma
So
riuscivi a
I'm
mangiare
like,
fin
oh,
all'inizio è un po' non riesci, e da in mezzo un po', o proprio dall'inizio riesci a mangiare così tanto?
oh, dall'inizio no. Diciamo la verità, dall'inizio no, proprio per come ti senti, un po' le nausee, un po' la debolezza, un po' anche gli odori che ti danno fastidio, no? Quindi l'inizio è sempre un po', ma dopo quando le cose si stabilizzano, che ti senti meglio, diciamo, lì allora non è colpa mia, però il cibo mi chiama. Even though doctors will advise you, try to reduce the portions of the food, try and do exercise. Sometimes you can try everything, but until you are in that situation, you only understand yourself.
Yeah.
Even sometimes with my husband, he will tell me, "Why are you eating so much?" And I mean, you don't need all that food. I'll just look at him and okay, you don't really understand what I'm going through. So yeah.
I know some people who can wake up in the night and eat.
Okay, I remember only just just once. I remember that thing happened to me. Yeah, in my second one. Yeah, my second pregnancy. Yeah, in the night.
Wow.
But normally, no. I normally eat
Eating in the night.
in the daytime. Yes.
Wow, wow. Share with us what are your experiences also. Wow. Husbands, please permit us. We will try our best to manage our cravings, but sometimes you just have to eat it and be satisfied. And it feels like you have worked like 8 hours. We finish eating, then you choke somewhere. Mrs. Kenny is laughing. Let me go on. let me go on. Wow. It is what God can do when it comes to pregnancy. As I said from the beginning, it is a mystery. The way you can carry a whole human being in your body for 40 weeks and more.
It's not easy.
I don't know why he's laughing when I said 40 weeks and more. But I'm talking about what God can do, not the food side. What God can do. Let me chip in this so that I'll also fetch some from Mrs. Frimpong. I remember that when I was pregnant, one of the strangest things that I could ever do was like maybe on the bed, instead of me to lie down normally, I would lie down the other side, like, and half of our legs will be out from the bed, and that is how I could comfortably sleep. Did anything? He said just for anything. Did anything strange? Were you behaving strange? Not to you, it was not strange anyway, but to the people around you, they may be considering what you are doing is strange. Any experience of such?
Durante la gravidanza la donna cambia, no? Una delle esperienze che ho avuto durante le gravidanze mie sono i cambiamenti di umori, mood swings. Quindi c'è un momento in cui sei tutta contenta, sei allegra, 5 minuti dopo va tutto male. 5 minuti dopo vorresti piangere, anzi piangi anche e non sai neanche il motivo per cui stai piangendo, ma ti viene da piangere. E 5 minuti dopo stai di nuovo sorridendo. E per quanto riguarda il dormire, ho questa abitudine di dormire con tutti i cuscini. Durante la gravidanza avrò forse 7-8 cuscini intorno a me. Il mio marito dice: ma come fai? Non è come faccio, se non faccio non riesco
a dormire. Ma capisco perché
non riesco a dormire se non faccio. Quindi uno dietro la schiena, uno dietro il sedere, uno sotto le gambe, per trovare la posizione giusta, perché sennò è impossibile.
I thought I had a small body with a big tummy until I met Mrs. Frimpong, and I said, okay, some people are extra. Wow, the tummy is really big, so you can just imagine if she wants to sleep. If she says she wants 8 pillows, you need to understand. Of course,
you really need to understand me, because it's not easy. It's not easy. The weight you carry with you, is not easy. So even to find the right position for you to be somehow comfortable during the night, sometimes it becomes a problem. It really becomes a problem. So this journey is not easy at all.
It's not easy at all. It's not easy. Wow. Let's come to, as I said from the beginning, it is said that è un appuntamento al buio. It's a blind date. You have carried your baby for 40 weeks. For some, it is more. And it is time for you to see the miracle that God is about to birth. And so you enter into labor. One, you don't know. For some, you will even be told, okay, it's a boy, but you are not really sure whether it's going to come out a boy or a girl. For some, they won't even allow you to see them until the D-Day.
True.
How did labor happen to you? Come è stato? Dove eri? Stavi aspettando? Come è successo? Poi, alla fine, incontrare questo meraviglioso creatura che Dio ha creato, che hai dato, come si dice? Hai dato luce, si dice, vero? Ok.
Alla luce. Devo dire che le mie esperienze, le prime 2 gravidanze sono state tutte e 2 indotte. Perché come dicevi, no, la mia pancia extra large. portava bambini extra extra large. Quindi non sono neanche arrivata ai 40. Ho dovuto partorire tutte e due prima dei 40, prima dei 40. Alcuni intorno al 38, altri intorno al 39. E non ho mai avuto diciamo, un travaglio naturale, me l'hanno dovuto indurre, quindi è stata una cosa forzata, forzata. Quindi le prime due sono state così, poi incontrarli ti cambia la vita, ti cambia la vita. Quando realizzi che hai in mano il tuo bimbo, la tua bimba e vedi che la pancia non c'è più, quindi vuol dire che è uscito da te ed è arrivato nel mondo, è una sensazione veramente indescrivibile. Già in quel momento capisci che la tua intera esistenza è completamente cambiata. Meraviglioso, veramente.
Meraviglioso. Wow, wow. I am really enjoying myself hearing from Mrs. Frimpong sharing her beautiful pregnancy journey. If you just join us, it is a pregnancy diary where we get to share our beautiful pregnancy experiences. It might not be the same for everybody. For some, it is very challenging. And so all this put together, we are here to acquire knowledge. So that for you out there who is about to enter, you have an idea of what it is. And you who is already in it, for you to share your experiences, or for us to all talk about it, to share our experiences. Gone are the days when issues about pregnancy is kept behind closed doors. Today we get to share so that we will make a better decision when it comes to our pregnancy. That is our motive of sharing these stories with you. I would love to have Mrs. Frimpong to take a breather as I go through the comments and see who is there with us. Thank you so much. As I said, if you are not there, we are also not here. We have, okay, I have Lady Jelsomina says, you are welcome, Lady Hanna. Thank you so much. Mrs. Kenny says, yeah, that's how you speak good Italian like me. Oh, okay. Then we have Mrs. Okay, we have Daddy Pastor Alex. He says, amazing. Thank you so much, Daddy, for your time. We don't take it for granted at all for being here with us. It is an honor that your daughters are here and you choose to back us with your presence and with your prayers. Thank you so much. Mrs. Kinney says, mixed emotions, definitely. That's why you cannot predict how they behave. It says mixed emotions, definitely. That's why you cannot predict how they behave. Anyway, we have Mommy Margaret Ayelekwe watching. Thank you so much. It says children are a blessing from God. Thank you. We have Efiachem watching, our Lady Doreen Rice from the UK. Thank you so much for your time also. We have our evangelist Louis Frimpong. It says women on the front line. Yamin Shamo. Thank you so much. We have Osika laughing. Thank you for your time. Jasmine says, ha ha ha, the food. Again, we have Osika says, blessings, family blessings to you too. Our mommy Margaret is smiling, is laughing. Thank you so much. Osika says, what are they saying? I know men will not understand, so we'll just take it like that. Is it food publicity? Hey. Is it food publicity? I don't know how you feel if your wife has a pregnancy where she cannot eat. You'll be begging her to eat. You go extra mile from one junction to the other, finding food for her to eat. So if she can eat without worrying you, it is a blessing. It is really a blessing. Jasmine says, someone will say food is good. She has revealed herself. Oh, I know. My other name is food is good when it comes to pregnancy. So we will take it like that. Then we have Peniel Frimpong that's in watching. Thank you so much for your time. He said eating at night tastes good. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. This is a
Deep one.
deep one. This is a man talking, he has had the experience, or maybe the wife is about to have the experience, or the wife is having an experience. That's why. Wow, eating at night tastes good. My Magnet says it's amazing. Again, we have Nanejewa say, wow, this pregnancy thing in English. Kakra, kakra. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. We have Lady Doreen says, to be honest, I'm enjoying Italian language. It's been a while. Doreen, thank you also for your time. Share your experience. Doreen has been on the Virtuous Woman. She has been on Pregnancy Diary. She has been on the Marriage Made Easy with the husband. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. We have A Christianity says blessings, family, blessings to you too. Wow. Wow. It is an honor to have you all with us. Because Mr. Frimpong, evangelist, is before we came online, was really giving us a lot of fans before we came. I wanted to ask how was he at labor, because I've had a lot of men give their experiences and it is not easy for the men to. I hear a lot of women who will say, me, especially for new couples, the woman will say, me, I will not allow my husband to stay behind. He will be at the labor ward with me. But there are some men also who really fear what they see at the labor ward. And I've always said that we will have to think about it, negotiate with them. Okay, if you see as a woman that your man cannot, don't force it. But if you know that he can, let him gladly be at the labor ward with you. So let me hear from Mrs. Frimpong. How was Evangelist during your labor?
Oh, thank you for the question. Evangelist was very supportive. And I can say that he was there with me in all. From the beginning to the end. Yes, he was there with me. So in the labor room, he was there. And can you imagine that during the labor time, he was there praying in tongues?
I can imagine.
So just this can let you understand how the atmosphere was charged.
Yeah. Wow.
I was really charged, but he was charged more than me. He was there praying for me, praying for the baby, and no, he was very supportive. Yeah.
Wow.
As for that, I can say nothing about it.
Wow. Thank God he's not among the men who faint.
No. Very courageous. No. He was there.
This means that evangelist can go again if he's that courageous at the labor ward. We can.
Oh, actually, yeah, he can go. I think.
Oh, okay.
He can go even for more. Why not?
Okay.
He's ever ready.
So we'll be talking about that so that we'll give him more fans to go more since he's that courageous at labor ward. Wow.
Oh, the courage is there. The courage is there. Yeah.
Wow. Thank God. I know that you have had at least different pregnancies. And
yes.
And sometimes we know, let me pick it from this side. Sometimes we are told there are certain things we hope that we knew before we got pregnant or we went through our pregnancy journey. For some, we were told. For some, we were not even told. So we had no idea. The difference, but were there some of the things that you wish you knew prima before you experienced it? Were there certain things that you really wish that, okay, I knew I had this. I knew that, okay, they always say labor è difficile o non è difficile, però l'ho avuto molto facile. Sempre sentiamo tante storie diverse da tante donne. Com'era per te? Alcune cose che speravi di sapere prima di avere l'esperienza.
Una cosa che forse avrei voluto sapere prima di avere esperienza con bambini, di avere bambini, scusate, è proprio la preparazione mentale, la preparazione mentale, perché molto spesso si parla di quello che succede durante, no? La gravidanza, quindi la cosa è già cominciata, poi sai che arriverà il momento del parto, il parto non è un momento facile, è doloroso, poi se ci sono anche delle complicazioni che avvengono, magari anche emotivamente ti butta giù, però una cosa che avrei voluto sapere è quello di prepararti proprio a livello mentale e capire che quello che stai per cominciare devi essere preparata come donna. Even though they tell you that pregnancy is not an easy journey, and we all know that, and when you are in it, you really understand the meaning of that. But having in your mind that you have to prepare physically and especially spiritually, praying over it, praying over the seed that you are carrying inside of you. I think if I knew that thing before even my first pregnancy, I should have prepared myself really well before even going in it. Yeah.
Wow, wow. What are your experiences when it comes to preparing yourself mentally? One of the areas where we really don't do well, that we are not prepared mentally. Sometimes we are overwhelmed by, okay, I'm pregnant and I'm having all the support and I'm enjoying the time, but you don't prepare yourself mentally. Thank God that today, at least, I can't speak much for our parents or our grandparents, but at least for us today, we have channels, we have a lot of information out there where we will know what to do. Our parents' time, you can't, they will only tell you pregnancy is difficult or labor is this, but they don't get to share what you will really be going on in your mind mentally. Or maybe from where we are coming from, those kind of conversations are not we don't have them. But today, thank God.
Probably, maybe because we normally see always the positive side of it. So the fact that everything is going to be well with you, you are going to have your babies, but even though everything goes smoothly during the pregnancy, but even thereafter, as soon as that the baby come with you, everything changes about you. Even some women they don't even sleep at night. So you become sometimes even depression can come over you, postpartum depression. So there are a lot of you are bombarded about lots of things inside of you, and that is why mentally, especially your mind, you just go through a lot of emotions, a lot of changes. Even sometimes the cry of your baby can become even, a negative thing for you, just because you don't have enough rest, or you don't know even sometimes what to do with the baby that is crying. You don't even know what to do with it. So that is why we're saying that we have to prepare ourselves emotionally and especially mentally, that what you are going to face is not an easy journey. So prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself mentally, physically, anyway, whatever you think you have to do before the baby comes.
Do it.
Everything, do it. I know African society will frown on a mother or a new mom saying, okay, I gave birth and immediately I saw the baby, I didn't want to hold my baby. They will tell you, for what? Are you okay? Why do you have to say that or feel that if you have had your baby? The first thing you would want is to embrace your baby. But some women go through a lot that even at labor, they don't want to, after they have had their babies, for some time, They don't want to hold the baby. And we need to understand them.
Oh, yes, we need to. We need to. That is why it is very important after you have given birth to have, don't say many people around you, but the good ones. Okay, the good ones around you who will support you, who will encourage you, who will even help you with the baby itself. Maybe to help you to sleep a little bit, to help you to, to have that bond with the baby is very important.
Wow. Thank God for knowledge today. Or maybe thank God for women out there who are sharing their stories. At least it is not something that cannot be talked about anymore. People share and share even more serious things when it comes to pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when we began this pregnancy diary some years ago. A young lady told me and she said, "Do you know, I'm not married. I have never had a baby. I've never been pregnant, but I love to watch because it is informing us of what we might be going through or we might be experiencing some few years to come." And today, she's married, she has children, and she still refers to this program that we have. And so we know that information is out there for us to find out what to do, to know how to ask for help. And this brings me to my next question to our guest for today. Getting support. You have mentioned some, but how supportive were the people around you? Maybe it's just as you mentioned, evangelist himself, family and friends. How were you able to get the support you needed, and what did they do to lighten up your burden a bit as a mother?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the question. Personally, I can say that, let's say, in all my pregnancies, especially the third one, the last one, I had a lot of support. Okay, because especially with her, she went through some. She was not feeling fine when I gave birth to her. So she was at the hospital for some time, in the intensive care for some time. And that's why I was saying that you need the right people to be around you because, especially in our society as Africans, when things like this happens to you, everything says a lot of things. You yourself, you're confused. You don't know why that thing happened to you and you are trying to put yourself together. So you don't need other people who bring you more pressure or put more fire in what you are just facing. Okay, so having the right people around you is the key to come out from the situation, at least to be somehow released. And as for me personally, I was having my husband with me. I was having also some of the church members around me, my friends, let's say, good friends around me, and even on my husband's side, I have my Ekumba with me. She have been so supportive with me. From Samuelina to Anaya, she's been there from day one, So having them around me really helped me a lot, a lot, a lot. To face at least the initial stage and also to come out from the trauma that you face. Even though when things go good, you somehow face some trauma, the pains, your body pains, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. So yes, having them around you and having the good ones and the right ones around you, I think it makes the difference. It really makes the difference.
Wow. Getting support is something that you cannot close your eyes to when it comes to being a new mom. I remember just this morning church service, and somebody was testifying of how one of our women leaders was there for her when she gave birth, and that is something you cannot close your eyes to, how grateful she was. I always say on this program that when somebody gives birth and you go and visit the person, Don't go and sit for the person to bring you water to drink. You are the one there to help the person, to lighten up.
Oh, for sure, you have to. And I remember one of my sisters. Her name is Emilia. You know the Oreo. This girl would cook and bring, and bring it to me and force me to eat. Saying that you need to eat because you need to recover. Because giving birth is not easy. It's not easy at all. The body, everything changes in you and around you and in you, everything. So you really need to regain that energy and that, strength that you lost. So yes, she was there, my first lady. Oh, when you have the right people around you, sometimes, even though the situation it seems to be difficult or serious, but you don't feel so much pressure on you just because of them. Just because of them.
Wow, we are appreciating the gifts of men. The gifts of men that God placed around our lady, Mrs. Hanna Frimpong, where she had her babies. It is good to have such people around to help you lighten up your burden a bit. You will not be able to do everything at home, and so it is important that you have such people around you. We all know that one of the very important things when it comes to pregnancy and having a child is that your body changes. Your body is not the same anymore. First, you can easily tell when something is wrong with you. Okay, I know it is this because I didn't do this or I did that. After childbirth, you wouldn't understand what your body is going through. And so we want to talk about the body changes that you had to go through, how you are able to manage that. Tell us what you did about it to manage the changes. For some, I know people who have gap in their teeth, and after pregnancy, after birth, the gap widened. For some, they will say, my size of shoe increased. These are some of the things that you have to go through after pregnancy. How did your body change?
Oh, as for the body, as I told you in the initial stage, I eat a lot, so I put on a lot of weight, and then after to go back and lose that weight and remove that burden from you, it's really become a challenge. Hey. Sometimes it seems impossible, even though you try. Non è che vorresti rimanere nelle tue condizioni, ci provi, Cioè, non è che ci conosciamo, sappiamo come eravamo prima di sposarci, quindi avevamo tutti degli specchi in casa nostra, no? Ci vedevamo. E anche gli uomini ci hanno visti, no? Prima di sposarci come eravamo, quindi anche lì ci sono delle persone che lo accettano tranquillamente. Io mi ricordo con la mia prima gravidanza non ho faticato a perdere chili, sono tornata indietro abbastanza velocemente, ma la seconda e la terza sono state più difficili, ancora adesso ci sto provando. Ginnastica, ti dicono fai ginnastica, però a volte hai il tempo di trovare per andare a fare ginnastica, anche quello è un problema.
Quello che fai in casa è già ginnastica, quindi...
Ma dicono, sembra che quello che fai in casa non basti mai. Finché non ti vedono in palestra o fare qualcosa, sembra che ed è tanto quello che facciamo a casa. Però la ginnastica aiuta, o anche il fatto, essendo cristiani, no, posso dire anche prendere questa abitudine anche di digiunare, no? Così fai due cose in contemporanea, spiritualmente cresci, diventi più forte, anche fisicamente dai benefici al tuo corpo, quindi dimagrisci. So there are lots of things that changes in your body, and I think that one of the most important things that you have to look at you in the mirror and say that, no, I have to do something about it. Because I don't know about others, but as for my husband, he really likes women, with shape and everything. But Personally, I was very skinny before having babies. So when I remember those days, sometimes it really hurts my heart not having that kind of shape that I was having. Glory be to God. In everything we give we give thanks to God. But you know, sometimes when you remember how you were in the past, you know, you wish you can have it again.
When you see
But
your
it's-
clothes in the wardrobe and they don't fit anymore.
oh, they don't fit you anymore, Sister
And all
Susie.
you want to buy is something that things will not be showing.
So I think that putting effort and also helping yourself because you have to also recover. Because sometimes during pregnancy, I remember my third one, I also had how do they call it? Diabetes. So after all those things, you yourself, you have to sit down and decide for yourself and say, no, I have to do something about it. And then after, with time, you know, and also with determination, because it's not easy. Talking about it, you can just say it just like that, but then even the act to start the thing is not easy. So having, in that case, also having a supportive husband that will help you, you know, in encouraging you, and maybe sometimes just taking your hands and going down on the street and start walking with you. All those things can help you to gain back your shape, or at least to lose some of the weight that you gained during the pregnancy. Yeah.
Wow. Support as husbands. Let's all go for the work. After all, we can also say that you are also not the same when we got married. So we can all work and lose some weight.
For sure.
We can all work and lose some weight. It is not easy. I think when it is collective, it is more efficient. And
Yes.
so we can all decide, okay, for the portions of food that we have at home, we'll make the vegetable more than the carbohydrate.
More than the fufu. Absolutely.
We will try and do that, and it will be the same for everybody, not only one person, so that it will be
No.
efficient. If we are walking or we are jogging, we will do it collectively so that it will also help the woman. But you know, one thing that we cannot go without talking about is one thing we have spoken about when it comes to pregnancy is distinguishing between what we will say vaginal birth or natural birth and CS. It changes a woman's body so much. And when I say that, one of the aim of this program is to also encourage all women who maybe for one or two reasons they are not able to really cater for their body anymore because of what they went through. We are not saying it's not possible. It is possible, but we all want to say that at least when you look at the scar that you have, cuando guardi la cicatrice che hai, il compenso è guardare the reward that God gave you. Yeah, when you look at your babies and you don't feel bad because you have that on you. But the baby gives you satisfaction, or you can say that it was worth it. At least I went through pregnancy. I was able to come out with my baby, and this is my reward. This is what God gave me as a blessing. Because we all know it is not the same for everybody. Unfortunately, some women go and they don't come back with their babies. Some women go and sometimes they themselves together with the babies don't come back. And so, however your body has changed, don't feel bad. Whatever you can do to make it better, you can do to make it better. If really some of the changes that has happened in your body, because for some, the area for that you are dealing with, it is not because you have gained weight, but maybe just as our lady said, some get diabetes during pregnancy. It goes after pregnancy. For some, it stays. So when you find out, or after birth, and you go through all those changes in your body, or you see that you have changed, looking at your babies, the blessings that God has given you, let it be the reward that will not let you go down. You hold it and say, this is what God can do, and I accept that it is a blessing unto us. Wow. Let me go to Facebook again. There are a lot of comments as Lady Hanna takes a breather again. Okay, we have Mrs. Kenny says power-packed evangelist. Yeah, that was when our prophetess said that he was praying with her when she was at the labor ward. How beautiful it is that your better half, what he can do for you at the labor, that you are on the bed but you can hear him praying. It means that you are together as one. Wow. You can also see Christianity TV says, wow, people then are blessed. Mrs. Having right people is a sign of being, it's a sign of being blessed. Wow. Again, we have Inside Studio. It says a good person can make another person good. It means the goodness will elate goodness in the society. Other persons will also be good. Bless those hands. Wow, thank you so much. We can also see again our evangelist Louis Frimpong says, hey, you are preaching. Thank you so much for your time. We are so much grateful to have you. Mrs. Frimpong, today when you look at your life, I want to ask, what are you grateful for? When you see yourself, we were single ladies going about our businesses. Then God blessed us with our husbands, and today you have your children around you. When you look at your life, what are you grateful for?
Wow, thank you for the question. What can I say? I will be forever grateful to God for everything that He has given unto me. Okay, because having babies really really change a lot of things in you. Even how you think about life, how you see life changes. If before getting married, I was the type of person that I won't let you go. If I have an issue with you, we will solve the issue before you go. I'm that kind of person, Don't try me. I don't talk. By nature, I'm not the talkative person. But if you bring yourself, as we say, if you bring yourself there, I won't let you go just like that. We will trust things off, then everybody will go his way. But even this aspect of my life has changed. Because what these children will do to me and how they will put me in right. You can't be a good mother if you can't be an example for your children. Okay, so even the things that you do, the words that you use, your type of conversation at home, everything, they are watching you. So you yourself, you have to, change, and you will change, and you will change. So looking me now, I can say that I'm really blessed. Every woman's dream is to get the right person, okay, and then to get also the right father. Because being a husband is different from being a father. Okay, so when I see my husband, how is with his children, I'm so happy about that. And then after having them in our lives, I think that as a woman, I can say that I really have everything. I really have everything. I have peace of mind. I have my children around me. I have a supportive husband. And I'm so grateful to God because He didn't deny me this. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to Him.
Wow.
For the nice family that He has granted me. Yes.
We are grateful. Bible says that your children shall surround your table. Today we are surrounded. Our tables are surrounded with our children, and we know it is God's doing. It is not because of anything that we have than somebody out there, but it is just by the grace of God. And so we give all the glory unto him. He says, children are a gift. It is a gift he just gave us. Wow.
Exactly.
Not because we did something and he had to return what we did, but it is just a gift that he gave us, and we are grateful. Wow. Mrs. Kenny says family is everything. Yeah, family is everything. Lady Mrs., for a young person out there, young lady out there who is about to enter into this journey, or let me say, an advice to a new mom out there. You have been through 1, 2, 3, and so you are in a good place to advise somebody who is about to be a mom or is a new mom now. One of the things that somebody said is, I wish I was advised not to buy a lot of children clothes, like 1 to 3 months. But there are a lot of things that we don't know as new moms. And so if you have to advise a new mom on any area, not a specific one like the one I mentioned, but in any area you have to advise a new mom, what will be the advice that you give to her?
Okay, thank you for the question. To a new mom to be, or if you have even have the child already, the advice that I will give you is to don't, anything that you are passing through, we have to learn to share with people. Okay, because sometimes having a baby can put you in a lot, as I was saying before. And sometimes seeing the people around you happy for you, seeing that everything is okay, so everything is supposed to be, in the way that is going. So you yourself, and you know that things inside of you are not well. You're supposed to be the most happiest woman on this earth, but you don't feel that thing inside of you. You don't have that joy inside of you. You have to learn to come out with it. Nobody have to condemn you for the fact that maybe in that time you are not feeling the same thing that they are feeling for you yourself. So we should learn to speak out our emotions and the things that we are facing at that moment. If you go to a doctor, unless you tell him what is wrong with you, he can't give you the right medicine. So people around you, maybe that moment you can't even pray for yourself because of the things that you're passing through, but you have people around you that can do that for you to feel better. So we should learn to speak. Even the thing is negative, learn to speak it out. Don't feel shy, and don't feel, maybe, no, if I say that, no, don't think about that, because at that moment the baby needs you more than everybody else. So you need to be well mentally, physically for your baby. So we should speak out the things that are not going well with us. And for those who are coming, maybe they have not even choose their partner yet, the only thing that I will say to them is to choose wisely. Because as I said, you are going to choose your husband, but you are going to also choose the father of your children. And they are two different things. So choosing a husband is choosing the father. So you have to choose the right person. Otherwise, even having those baby around you can even bring not joy to you, but contrary problem. Because you won't feel that happiness, you won't enjoy that family that God gave you. So choose wisely, so that at the end of the day, you yourself will be a happy mother, your husband will also be a good father for them, and God will also be happy about your marriage and your family. So I think this is what I can say.
Wow. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. A married counselor once said that when it comes to marriage, the first thing is about selection. Choose rightly. Lady Mrs. has made us to understand. It is very, very profound. She said that choose wisely. You are not choosing only your husband, but you are choosing the father of your children. And so before you make your choice, if someone approaches you as a young lady, you need to ask yourself, okay, he can be my husband, but am I ready for the same person to be the father of my children? And it is also the other way around. If you are a young man also and you are choosing your wife, ask yourself if the person can also be the mother of your children. It is very, very important. Wow, a lot of nuggets we have picked from this beautiful session with our Lady Mrs. Hanna Frimpong, our prophetess from Holy Way Pentecostals, and she is the wife to our evangelist Louis Frimpong. We have really learned a lot. If you just join us, it is not too late. You can just pull the thing back and then have your share of what we shared today. It has been very, very insightful. We know that we have picked lessons, whether a mom to be, a young person about to even get to marry, we know that you have picked some lessons and your life will not be the same. Our Lady Mrs., we would like to have your final words. We have had enough of your time. We know you are a very busy person. And so we don't want to take your time. And then you have an assignment that you have to do right after we finish this session. Mr. Frimpong has asked for an assignment. So right after the session, you have something big that you are going to do. And we don't want to take much of your time because it is equally important. So please, can we have your final words?
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, well, what can I say again? I think the only thing that I can add to what we just said is children are gifts from God. Okay, so if God bless you with children, we should also know how to keep them. Okay, because every child has a great destiny. And if the destiny of that child will, let's say, we go in the right direction for God to use him or her, it also depends by your prayers and how you bring them up. That is why I was saying that preparation is also an important thing. So prepare that baby from the womb, even before he comes on this earth. Assure his or her destiny and confirm everything that God has put inside of him or her, even before he or she steps on this earth, so that the enemy will try, will attack. Even during the pregnancy, we face a lot of things, a lot of attacks. And as you were saying, some women, they don't come back. And some baby, they don't see this earth. But if God grants you that blessing and you come home with your baby, that is where the real war starts. But you have to prepare him or her before he comes, so that when he arrives, let's say when he arrives, he has all that full armor of God around him, which is your prayers, your protection, and of course, the physical things, the love and everything that you're going to give to that baby. And for those who are still waiting for baby, I'll tell you to be patient. You know, sometimes we pray, and we don't see the results as we want. Because we are human beings and we normally want everything fastly. But you don't know why maybe God is letting you waiting. So be patient with God, and I know that and in the right time and at the right moment you also have your own, so that you will feel also this happiness and this joy that we are talking about. So God bless all of you.
God
Amen.
bless you. All round preparation, whether physically, spiritually, financially. Children are expensive.
Very, very expensive.
You can't imagine one piece of a child's clothes costs
Very, very
more
expensive.
than
Everything.
that of an adult. And so all round preparation. So whatever you are going through now, it might be that you are waiting and it is not happening, but maybe, just maybe, God is making you, is preparing you for what is ahead. I've had couples who really can testify. Of course, they were waiting for God's blessing when it comes to children, but it kept a while. And today they can testify and said, I now understand why God did not give it to me when I really needed it, and He gave it to me at this time. God was preparing me for this. And so we are with you, all couples who are waiting upon God for the blessings when it comes to children. We are with you in prayers. We are praying from the virtuous woman that you will also receive that blessing and come and share your testimony with us. Wow, it is really an honor. We have again our Daddy Alex says, wow, beautiful. Thank you so much, Daddy. We are so much grateful. Again, we have Mr. Timothy. Wow, thank you so much for your time. We are so much grateful to have you. Everyone watching, whether we can see you or we cannot see you, we are still grateful that you have been with us till now. Let me see. I want to see if I can see some of the names. Okay. Oh, Efia Chem is still here. Doreen, thank you so much. You are still here with us. And Mrs. Champo, that is Jelsomina. Thank you also for your time. You are still here with us. Thank you so much. Because can you say it's preparation? Yeah, all round preparation. This is what the Lord can do. We are grateful for a time like this, for us to share this beautiful pregnancy experience with you, our pregnancy journey before, during, and after. It is the hand of God. Wow, I see Akusia Boatin. Okay, thank you so much for your time. We are grateful that you came. You are not late. You can still go and watch and share your comments with us. Wow, it has been a good day. Lady Mrs., thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I know you have a lot to do, but you decided to come and share this pregnancy journey with us, and we can't take you for granted. We thank you so much.
Thank you very much, you too, my sister. It was a very an honor to be here with you this evening. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
God bless you too. We can't forget Mr. Frimpong, our evangelist, for allowing Mrs. to come, because we know if he had said no, Lady Mrs. will not be here. And so thank you also, Mr. Kwame Frimpong, our evangelist, for allowing Mrs. to come and share it is part of your story also, and you allowed her to come, and so to come and share part of your story with us. We are grateful. We can't be grateful enough. This is how far the Lord has brought us, and so we'd like to draw the curtains. It has been the Inside Studios. It has been the Virtuous Woman, where we say we learn to unlearn and to relearn, and also we say be the best you can be and take one day at a time. God richly bless you, and bye for now.